Apple refuses to 69. Slow dancing in a COVID gym and dreaming of beer on today's episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes.
If you're going to go with song parodies, you should have just gone all the way, each one.
I'll consider that next time, Ricky. Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome, everybody, to 1, 2, 3 Jokes, the competitive comedy podcast where we take 3 stories from the news, write 3 jokes about each story, and decide who has written the funniest jokes. My name is Jeremy Martinez.
My name is Ricardo Leon.
I am Bob Timmons.
I'm Carly Kastner.
Carly Kastner, our resident newsreader and judge for today. Aaron Kraft is not with us. Carly, pay attention.
Can you give me 1 second? No, my dog is being so cute.
No, Carly, no.
Guys,
no.
Bad Carly.
No.
He's sitting by the window and he looks so pensive and he's just staring at the window.
Nobody gives.
You want us to watch your dog commit suicide?
That's nothing. That's nothing special.
The dog is literally just looking at the camera, not out the window.
He's so cute.
This is somehow a disappointment on top of a disappointment. Pay attention. You have 2 jobs today. Okay.
That's how your parents were conceived. Oh shit, that's not how it goes. That's how you were conceived by your parents. One
2
disappointment
jobs?
on top of another disappointment.
You know how to really get to Carly.
I was like, what? They had 2 jobs?
That's the saying, right? You had 2 jobs.
Yeah. Speaking of 2 simultaneous jobs,
Carly's
goes into our first story.
Actually,
Carly's doing stories and judging, 2 jobs.
Let me just point out that you know how there's that rapper 2 Chainz?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there a rapper named 2 Jobs?
No.
I'm
not going with this.
He's too busy.
Rapping is a side gig for him. He's got too much going on.
That's my rap name, side gig, little side gig.
That's his hype man. 2 jobs and little side gig.
This is our hit single, Moonlighting.
Produced by Career Path.
Yeah, they need some benefits real bad. Oh, that's the name of the opener, Benefits. Oh, speaking of Fitz, look at my dog.
Jesus Christ.
His name is Fitz and he's so cute. Well,
That was a nice save. It was going really downhill, like real bad. And I was like, I don't know how we're going to recover. Like, we should stop the podcast now. Like,
Ricky's come all the way around. He's like, oh, what will save us? Oh, the dog. Thank God.
see,
Thank
full
dog.
circle. This is like a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode where I get criticisms about the dog the whole time, and then he ends up saving the day.
Sure.
Huh.
Like if Curb didn't have any comedy whatsoever.
Actually, it'd be like if Curb was like the cutest damn thing you ever saw in your life.
It
That'd be-
is.
Oh, he's again.
Larry David is so cute. I like looking at him look out a window.
he's all like a dog with fur, but he's bald on top.
No, he has hair everywhere.
He's just like bald, like from his like forehead to like the back of his head.
He's like, I'm a pretty good boy. I'm a pretty
Pretty good.
pretty good boy.
Pretty good boy. All right.
Now we are done.
All right. Then are you guys ready for round number 1?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Apple's weather app won't say it's 69 degrees. If you're an iPhone user, you are a pretentious snob, but also the weather.
That's the news. You heard it here.
Wait, okay. Before we get into the story, let me ask on this podcast, who is an Apple, who is an Android? I have an Android.
Android.
I have Apple computer and an Android phone.
Oh my God, we all have
It's an
Androids.
Apple computer, yeah.
Does anyone know what Aaron has?
He has an Android, I'm pretty sure.
Herpes.
I have never,
Mhm.
you know, I can't believe I didn't notice this because we have a group
It's herpes.
text. We have yeah, because I didn't get it from him. So we all, I'm just kidding, Babette. So we,
You did get
I
it.
totally got the herpes. Thank you.
so for the listeners, the five of us have a group chat that's just constantly the most annoying thing in my day. And and normally when I'm in a group chat with people, someone inevitably, some snob and a half inevitably comes on and is like, who's causing this to be an issue? Because I have an iPhone and the person with an Android's making all these texts come in separately. You know, like if someone has an iPhone and they like something, if there's an Android user in the conversation, it comes in as so-and-so liked the message instead of an actual thumbs up.
See, this is why I don't like anything.
This is why you don't like anything?
This is why he hasn't liked anything his entire life.
This is why I
You know.
don't like anything that you guys do or say to clear things up. So,
But I just want to point out, it's never the Android user being like, why do you all assholes all have an iPhone? It's always the iPhone user that's like, who's the poor person on the, who's this person living in poverty on this thread that has an Android?
They're just outing poor people.
with their
Hey,
$1,000 Galaxy.
I haven't even told my parents I'm poor.
I know my Android was so expensive. I just think the platform is better. But my cousin the other day, because half of my family is Android, half of them have iPhones. My cousin says, everyone that has an Android on here, I'm going to buy you all an iPhone. And I said, wouldn't it be cheaper to just get yourself an Android?
Let them buy you an expensive phone like an idiot. Just
No, but then it
He
would be
was-
new and different. I wouldn't like it. I can't make the change.
I can't make that change.
I've
Me neither.
only ever been on the Android.
Mhm.
My fiance has an iPhone, and anytime he hands it to me, I'm like, I don't know. What am I
Yeah.
pushing? Where's the back
I feel like
button?
my fingers are too big for the iPhone. Like it's just like boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Where's
So
the
you're
back
married.
button?
So you're marrying up?
Back button.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm marrying, I feel like horizontally and slightly down.
South
only
by
based
southeast.
on yeah, only based on cellular technology. Otherwise, I'm marrying up for sure.
Speaking of 69ing,
All right, we'll get into this story now.
horizontally,
Oh, that cellular
slightly down.
technology.
if you
Horizontally,
You and your
Mm.
boyfriend.
if you are one of those snobby ass iPhone users, the weather is always a particularly nice 70 degrees or a 68 degrees. Any temperature but 69 degrees, because it turns out that the built-in weather app will refuse to display the internet's favorite number, even if the actual temperature in a given location is in fact 69 degrees. It's not clear if this is a bug or an intentional attempt from Apple to cut down on 69 related humor. A possible explanation
I'm
for
so
the issue.
tired of it.
Mhm.
Are you an iPhone user but exhausted from 69 humor?
Who are
Exhausted
you?
from doing 69?
A possible explanation for the issue, as pointed out by several people on Twitter, is that Apple may be sourcing data for its iOS weather app in Celsius and then converting it to Fahrenheit. For example, 20 degrees Celsius converts to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, while 21 degrees Celsius converts to 69.8 degrees Fahrenheit, which rounds up to 70. The app appears to have similar issues with temperatures like 65 degrees, where 18 degrees Celsius converts to 64.4, and 19 degrees converts to 66.2.
Hmm.
That's it.
all right. Okie doke. That'll do it for round one. See you later.
Ready for
Okay,
round
well,
two?
I'm ready to announce my winner for round one then.
All right, I'll go first.
All right.
In a similar fashion, Texas Instruments has banned the sum of 5,808 from all of their devices.
I'll go next. I'll do the same one.
Ricky, just so you know, for your joke, I'm just writing down the word boobs.
No,
Write it upside down.
he's just boob. He didn't 8,008. He said.
Oh, okay.
5,000. Oh, no. Yeah, it's Bob's.
Bob's.
It'd be 58,000. 58,000.
I'm flattered, Ricky.
Always censoring Bob's. The phone calculator will also prevent display of any calculation, resulting in 80085.
Oh, similar joke.
Well, since Jeremy did that one,
Be upside down.
Wait, but just so you know,
It doesn't matter.
For Jeremy's joke, I am writing down 80085.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious
It
what
doesn't
you're
have
going
to
to
be upside
write for my joke. So, similarly, the iOS calculator doesn't use a digital font because they'll be damned if you try to spell boobies on that thing.
All right, boobies.
All right.
So we got bobs, boobs, and boobies for the
No.
first leg.
Good
We have-
title.
We have boobs, boobies, and 0085. Okay.
I wish they moved this quickly when they found out that Speak and Spell knew what an Eiffel Tower was.
Removing 69 degrees from the app was the first decision made after the departure of former Apple CEO and founder Stephen Blow Jobs.
B job.
Whatever the temperature reads, if it feels like 69, it's nice.
Sorry, iPhone, but the planet's already on fire and we're eating ass.
The only one who liked it.
They laughed.
You just remind me about there's this joke on Family Guy, and there's a baseball player named Eaton. His last name is Eaton. And they do-
holes.
They say pool holes sloppily getting eaten out because he gets eaten out on first base. Anyway, okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's always a good sign when you've reminded the judge of a Family Guy joke.
It's just like such a well-crafted joke. I mean, come on, guys.
Well, speaking of well-crafted jokes, here's not one. Little known fact: the iconic apple with a bite missing logo was chosen over a peach and eggplant taking a bite out of each other logo.
That's a 69 gone wrong. Big thank you to iPhone user Justin S., who first discovered this info by having a weird obsession and all the time in the world. And I
right.
think that'll do it for the jokes in round one. Carly, our guest judge for today, how do the points shake out?
Well, it was a great round. Anytime you guys use the words boobies, bobs, blowjobs, you know I'm all in. I feel like everyone had 3 solid jokes, so this is a very.
Wait, do we
difficult-
isolate that for a drop later? So when it's like anything with boobies, bobs, blowjobs, I'm in.
I think we're getting a lot of good small chunks of audio so far. So we could just release them as like a little mix bag.
Fun size bag of episodes.
a fun size bag of boobies? Okay,
They're all fun
so
size.
There's another one.
What if one's fun size, one's regular?
It's king size.
That's
It happens.
That's
Maybe
my
I'm not hungry
situation.
enough for 2 full. Man,
That's the
just-
situation I got going on.
If you just
You
want a
heard
little
it here,
snack.
folks. Carly's boobs are not matching.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but if you have natural boobs, meaning you've never gotten a blowjob, and they're identical in size,
A
Blowjob.
blowjob.
a boob job.
That's how you think it works? They blow and then it fills up the boobs.
Looking at the word blowjob on my paper as they said that. If you have natural boobies, aka never gotten a boob job, okay, and your boobies are identical in shape and size, you need to like show those. Show them titties.
redneck.
Uh,
Well,
You need
Carly,
to show them
go ahead and
titties.
finish your statement before that. So, what about the blowjob? So, if you've never gotten a blowjob, what?
you need to show your boobies to the world.
All right, so
This lady's never gotten a blowjob.
you guys all had 3 very good jokes. Ricky had the bobs, started with bobs. He went into a nice Eiffel Tower and then he ended with eating ass.
That's how Rick does it.
That's usually the primer.
Bob also had a boobies joke. He had a blowjobs joke, and then he had all the
Had a 69 joke.
All the something, all the fun. What did I write?
Yep, that's it. All the fun.
Can't remember
Sounds
what
like you
your
had
last
all
joke
the
was.
fun.
And then Jeremy's jokes were 80085 69 nights and peach and egg. It was all good. I gotta give you all a point for round one. It was just a good
cool.
round. I thought you guys all did equally well.
How about
So
a different number?
I
How
think,
about
you guys all
69?
got 69 points for round one.
yeah.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
69. I'm writing this down because the math might get complicated later.
I got it. I gotta say, Bob, if you're
Who
doing
knows what
60
the night will bring?
if you're doing 69 and you're having all the fun, you're doing it wrong.
It sounds like I'm doing okay though.
Yeah.
You're doing
It
all.
could be
You're,
worse. It could be the other person.
you're not doing terrible.
I think if I'm not feeling or having any fun, then maybe I would change things up. But
96.
All right. Well, let's see who's going to score another 69 points.
just
I was going to transition into round two.
I was transitioning to a 96.
Okay, round two. No permission to dance. South Korea COVID rules enforce slower music in gyms. And I want to point out, by the way, this obviously reminded me a little bit of the movie Footloose, like no dancing, you know? And the guy who wrote this article is named Ben Beaumont Thomas. And the town of Footloose that is based in is Beaumont. I thought that was-
Beaumont. Where the hell is Beaumont?
Jeremy's obviously seen the stage musical of because that's like a huge part of the stage musical, that line.
That's so crazy that he's seen that.
Yeah. And then the audience throws hot dogs on the stage.
I was actually in Footloose the musical when I was a senior in high school. I played Sarah Jessica Parker's character, Rusty.
You know, it's not foot loose, it's foot long if you're throwing hot dogs on the stage.
Yeah.
But you got a foot long.
I thought if it was footlongs, you got $5 thrown on the stage.
I wish we should put on that show.
$5 footlongs. Okay. People love lively music. They love working out sometimes. But now tracks above a certain speed, including the country's massively popular K-pop, which I just learned about, have been banned from gyms, with vibrant music being cited as potentially dangerous for exercise during the pandemic. Music with more than 120 beats per minute, or BPM, is forbidden during group exercises such as aerobics and spinning. Health officials said the measures were intended to prevent people from breathing too fast or splashing sweat on others. That is so gross. And to avoid having to close businesses as has happened. As has happened during previous waves of infection. Nearly 1 million people worldwide. God, I need to do some tongue twisters.
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide.
Nearly 1 million people worldwide subscribe to Spotify's gym playlist called You Can Do It. But none of its opening 10 tracks are under 100 and shit.
Carly, do you need a
100
break?
Yes, please. 120 BPM with
Get some water.
with high contrast drum and bass hit. Time is hardcore. Oh my god. I'm just not making any sense. There's a song called Time is Hardcore and it tops out at 169 BPM. Okay, there you go. That's the story.
100 what?
169 BPM.
Nice.
Blowjobs per minute.
Yes.
Blowjobs per minute.
All right, here. I guess I'm first on this one.
That's really good exercise.
Banning dancing is yet another hit to the gym industry, but a likely boon to the abandoned warehouse with gymnastic structures industry. It's another Footloose reference.
Yep. These restrictions are seen as ineffective and unrealistic, which begs the question, do these politicians even lift, bro?
There's always the North Korean way to stay in shape. Starvation.
No.
And
Bringing us
calisthenics.
down. Yeah. Coincidentally, this decision times well with the new BTS remix. So I'm a light it. Oh boy, dynamite.
The country is battling its worst COVID outbreak, which was probably caused by people working out to Kesha.
He just got some sick beats, yo.
Oh,
God bless you, Kesha. God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
I like me some Kesha music.
That should be the title of the episode with the $sign and everything.
God bless you.
God bless you.
To elicit more caution over the spread of COVID, the boy band BTS has changed its meaning to breathing through sheets. Stupid.
Breathing through
Stupid.
sheets.
Come to Jean's gym and get a full body workout while swaying to the tunes of, now that's what I call elevator music.
Jean.
Like
Jean's
my,
gym.
that's what I call my vagine.
Vagine.
I like that you're trying to be coy.
Jean the Vagine.
That's what I call my vagina.
Oh, Jean, you're going to get us into more trouble. Is that how you talk to your vagina?
Yes. My vagina speaks French.
Because it goes wee wee.
When I hit the gym, it's all about intensity. Semi-brisk walk on the treadmill, leisurely game of table tennis, Notary Public training guide audiobook in my headphones.
Are you doing that, Robert?
No.
Sounded really like realistic, true to life.
Because
I don't
those
think
are
he plays
real words. And
I
in
don't think he
that
plays table
order.
tennis.
Yeah.
How about the stopping the spread of your ass cheeks on the seat of the stationary bike, Terry?
Put a sheet down.
Sheet down on that thing.
BTS.
PTS. Butt through a sheet.
All right. I think that'll do it for the jokes in round 2. Carly Kastner, what do you like?
I thought this was another good round. Ricky, I feel like you struggled a little bit this round. I laughed because Bob laughed at BTS, but I didn't find it particularly that amusing myself.
I thought it was amusing because what a weird thing.
Bob, I liked your jokes. I think Kesha's the best, so I like that you referenced her. I think I liked your first joke the best, which was "Do they lift, bro?" in terms of politicians. But it was Jeremy's BTS music slowed down that I thought was the most clever. You know, I like the theater of it, the sound effects, and all that. So that round's gonna go to Jeremy for me.
I have a real problem with judging on this show. It's like,
he is going to get 120 points for that round because we're going to use numbers from the round. So
Gotcha.
Jeremy has 189 points right now, and everyone else
My
has
favorite
69.
position.
Going into round
189.
Yep.
189 bottles of beer on the wall. So Jeremy has that, and everyone else has 69 going into round 3.
all right, Rick, we're winning.
Oh, it's lowest score wins.
Yeah.
Perfect score wins.
Mhm.
Round
Yeah.
3.
I could live with 69
I wouldn't kick it out of bed.
for 69ing.
Round 3.
I wouldn't kick 69 out of bed for 69ing.
And I can't. My legs are far away.
Round 3 coming up.
advertisers seek to plug into our dreams. When brewing giant Coors launched a new advertising campaign earlier this year, the format came as a surprise to many. The company was planning to infiltrate people's dreams to get them to buy and presumably drink Coors beer. Coors encouraged people to watch a short video online before bed, then play an 8-hour soundscape through the night. 8 hours of sleep? Are you kidding me? Wow, that sounds nice.
Only if I'm drunk.
If successful, this targeted dream incubation would trigger refreshing dreams of Coors. It's unclear how many people took part in the dream manipulation. The top Google search result for Coors Dreams is currently the song Dreams. And it's performed by the Irish pop band Coors. But experts warn that the Coors campaign is not just a gimmick and may have opened a door to a troubling future. They're trying to push an addictive drug on people who are naive to what's being done to them. I don't know if I can get much worse than that. Bob Stickhold, a cognitive neuroscientist and professor of psychiatry at Harvard Medical School, said of Coors' efforts, which he believed could potentially be replicated by other companies.
Did you say Bob's dick hold?
Bob.
My signature
Stickhold.
maneuver?
Bob's dick hold.
Bob, his last name is Stickgold.
Bob's
Okay.
dick hold.
Stickgold was one of the co-authors.
I like that you let her get way far away from that name before you brought it up again.
Stickgold was one of the co-authors of a recent open letter which sounded the alarm over companies using targeted dream incubation in June. The letter was signed by 35 sleep and dream researchers from around the world.
All right, I will go first in this round. It's weird. For the first time in my life, I've been getting restful sleep, and all I can think about is Terramana Tequila, brought to you by founder Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Terramana is a high-quality, responsibly sourced tequila that brings people together. Has a rich flavor and bright notes of citrus and a smooth, fresh finish. Terramana Tequila. Small batch tequila, made the right way.
Your joke is relevant both because it fits with the, subliminal messaging and because it was kind of putting me to sleep.
Oh, what a mean thing to say for no reason.
What if the judge of like a trial, like a real trial, was just like, I just think you're an asshole, though. Continue.
Let the record show.
Just
You're an
thought you
asshole.
should know that.
It makes sense that Coors would do that. If I drink like barely 17 beers, I fall asleep.
I had a sex dream last night, but for some reason it was in the back of a Ford F-150, which had a best-in-class 140 cubic feet of storage space.
And I need that. Big old dick.
Well, actually, I just flail my arms a lot, so I just looking forward to the reboot of Nightmare on Elm Street, where Freddy tries to sell you on the newest $5 box from Taco Bell.
Eat a crunch wrap, bitch.
With fire hot sauce.
It was all a dream, a wonderful dream. And you were there, Flo. But like, there were other people there, like other people who work with you. I don't know where they're going with this campaign.
I had a sex dream last night, but for some reason I paid for it with my new Capital One credit card and got 1.5% cash back.
But for some
Crazy
reason,
that they do that. This certainly doesn't make Coors look too good. How do we get people to drink our beer? Well, unless someone has a better idea, I say we alter their minds in the dream realm.
you always go there. This is a coward's way out.
Give me something better.
That was the same solution he had when someone proposed organic beer.
So it's the Jack in the Box guy, with the giant head, but like he's breastfeeding me. Like, so what do you think that means? Change to the menu?
I had a sex dream last night, and there were no ads in it because I upgraded to Sleep Premium for only $5 a month.
I thought about that. I was like, how do I do that? I guess like that.
It's so sad how potentially realistic that is, where it's like
That's creepy. Yeah.
hotel rooms will be allowed to blast shit into your room unless you
Yeah.
pay to like, get rid of ads. The nightmare.
Yeah. I mean, we have to pay to sleep. That's why homeless
Yeah.
people are homeless, because they don't have money to pay to sleep.
It's so sad.
It's true.
Really sad and true.
Funny stuff. Carly Kastner.
When do you think they'll start charging for air?
What do you think of this round? And more importantly, do we have a winner of this
Can I
episode?
get- I just thought of a joke. Can I
okay.
throw in a bonus joke?
Yeah, let's hear it.
If you spend 7 hours sleeping to the sounds of Coors Light, it's recommended you spend 1 hour afterwards sleeping to the sounds of Pedialyte.
I think you hurt your case on that one, but
know what? To be
your poor
fair-
sensitive case.
To be fair, Jeremy wasn't going to win this episode anyway.
Carly, you need to learn how to build suspense.
I'm about to build it because they still don't know who the winner is. So I was going to start with Jeremy. First of all, everyone had a good round. This was fun. I loved all the jokes. But Jeremy, I'm sorry, your round was probably the weakest for me. You are the weakest round. Goodbye. So that leaves us with. So Jeremy had 189 points. However, I will tell you, I'm going to award. Let me triple check this number. 100. I'm going to award 148 points to this round because that is the amount of years that Coors has been in business.
No.
Okay.
So the winner of these points
Kind of a
will
stretch to
be,
make me
in
not
fact,
win,
the
but
winner. So it's between Ricky and Bob. Ricky probably had my favorite joke of the round, which was his last one, the change to the menu with the Jack in the Box. But Bob had a very solid round with all three jokes. So this episode is going to Bob. There you go. Winner, winner. Jack Chickelson dinner.
and Boob's your uncle.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations, Bob, winning this
Thank you.
episode. I don't know how you did it.
Well, probably with better jokes than you, but
I don't know.
yes. All right. Well, thank you for listening. No, wait, we have another feature. Carly Kastner, thank you
Not
for
bad.
judging. Do you have any burning questions?
Yeah. Okay. So this last story was about what do they call it? The psychological experiment where you do subliminal messaging.
Subliminal.
Okay. Okay.
Inception.
So obviously, when it's for advertising, it's not being used in good conscience. No pun intended. But some people use it to quit smoking, to quit drinking, to quit eating, or whatever. If you felt like this method would work for you, what would you use it to quit doing or to start doing?
I would never use that send me nudes. I would want to like manipulate our audience, send me nudes to like, you know, make them do anything that they don't want send me nudes to do.
I
Yeah.
hope you enjoy nude pictures of Scott Gray.
I would. Thank you.
So I can't think of any Kevin Nealon bits to steal.
While Jeremy's thinking of a response, do you guys, I don't know if you watched Saved by the Bell when you were kids, but do you remember that episode where Zach Morris uses subliminal messaging to get everyone to be his date to the dance? That's where I learned
Everybody
about.
to be his date.
Yeah, even Slater puts his little heart around Zach Morris and says, "We be my
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
date." I
remember that now.
Stupid fucking show. I think I would use it to eat better. I need to eat more healthily, I think. And I need that motivation.
Sure. I mean, I would use that's easy. It's like a cheat code. You just like play a
Yeah.
tape and then you're like, while you're sleeping, you can.
So listen to
improve your
this.
life.
When I was a kid, my mom used to listen to those like motivational tapes when she was asleep. And she also would fall asleep with the TV on. And eventually at night, it turns into just those like the longer infomercials. And she had a serious shopping prop. Like she would buy, we had all the Rompapil shit. And I really do think it's because she'd fall asleep with the infomercial on and she'd wake up and she'd order it.
She'd set that TV, then forget it.
Yes. We had the Rompapil rotisserie. We had the Rompapil grill. I'm telling you, we had the Rompapil fryer. We had everything. Our entire kitchen.
Yeah.
What worked the best? What worked?
The
What was the best?
The rotisserie was fucking awesome, and I wish we still had it.
We had one of those too. It was really good. We used it twice.
Why don't people still? We used ours all the time, to be fair, but I wonder why they don't still sell those. Those were so cool.
Yeah.
Probably a billion people burnt themselves or burnt their house down.
Well, like
I'm
Ricky,
sure that's what happened here.
right behind it.
I mean, I shouldn't have run like 20 at a time. But
Yeah, and
I'd already
definitely-
just gone to Fry's and got one of those too.
and I definitely shouldn't have forgotten them.
Yeah, the forgetting.
I knew I
part,
shouldn't have forgotten them.
forgetting part was a huge
Liability.
mistake. Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know if I have an answer, but I think it was interesting that
Smoking?
No.
You don't want to stop smoking, Jeremy?
No. Actually, I want to subliminally smoke without guilt-free. That would be the change I want to make to my life.
Well, we'll be sure to mention that at your funeral at 55.
Now you like get taller in my sleep.
Mhm.
See,
Is
that's
that
the
like a
thing
tape?
is like, I want to change like physical.
Yeah, spur growth
Attribute.
things.
It's like, I want to get the bags under my eyes done, you know?
So in the ads jokes, I had Capital One and Ford, and those are ads I really get. Bob, how in the world would you ever get tequila ads? Because you don't drink, you don't.
It was actually the first thing that came to mind when I was thinking of what to put in there. I was like, The
Really?
Rock has a tequila. I know, like, I heard about that, and that seemed
That's
like
wrestling.
perfect. Well, it wasn't because of wrestling, but I just remember like The Rock promoting his tequila or something.
That's
Yeah,
all
I
I
was
could think about. There's no way Bob's being targeted with tequila ads.
Right. But that was literally like the first thing that came to mind. And I was like, I think that's perfect. That's the perfect one to go with.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening and thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen.
No, we should put something subliminal at the end of this episode.
So,
So keep listening, subscribe, tell your friends about the podcast, post about it online, give us suggestions for stories and suggestions for guests. This is hot guest summer. We're not doing it today, but
Hey, that's rude. I'm hot. I'm
you're
Not
not
like
a guest.
I'm-
though. You're
I'm
not a
like-
guest in our own.
I'm like actually hot. Our air conditioning's broken and I'm sweating profusely right now.
That sounds
That's
horrific.
cool.
Yeah, it's hot.
so yeah, so send us guest recommendation. Subliminal
Well, Rick-
message over.
The perfect subliminal. Oh, fuck. You got me doing it. Subliminal
It works.
messages. That's what you were trying to accomplish.
I just thought if I stuttered for years,
For 7 years.
it would make you stutter.
Well
It
done.
worked.
Well, as I was saying, subliminal. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it very much. If you enjoy what we're doing, maybe you want to support us, we would appreciate that. All you have to do is go over to Patreon, and for just $3 a month, you get full video episodes, bonus content. Speaking of which, we have that new video of Carly finding out what BTS is and then being
True
racist
meaning of
for about 20 minutes.
Stop saying that.
Sorry, Carly. When you stop being racist, I'll stop saying it.
I wasn't being racist.
Carly, please.
Intentionally.
Bonus content like Carly's racism and access to classic episodes. Only the most recent 25 episodes are available to listen for free. So if you want the old ones, $3 a month. But we appreciate you just listening for free anywhere that you listen to podcasts, and anywhere you do that, if you wouldn't mind, give us some feedback, ratings, reviews, comments, suggestions for stories, share the show, subscribe anywhere that you can. It really does help us out. So please do that.
If
Aaron
you'd
Kraft-
like to maybe be a guest judge, reach out. Sometimes we're in dire straits for a guest judge because we don't like Carly doing it.
This is
Yeah,
this is the sound of a spoiled cast member.
Exactly. Someone
The
who's
one time.
used to winning all the fucking time. Bob gets some attention once, and Jeremy is not taking that well.
Jeremy gave a lot of sexual favors to Aaron for what he was
69.
able to get.
And then when Aaron became judge, he really amped it up. So
I did 69, 186, like every night.
96 boobs.
But Aaron Kraft, our absent resident judge,
He did
also
boobs.
he don't mean to tell tales out of school, but he did boobs. He also does the music. Not only boobs, he does music for this show.
What about Bob's?
I had to do his bobs.
He does the music for this show, and he has more music for you to hear over on SoundCloud. Captain Lovecraft, CAPT period LOVEKRAFT. Is there anything else we'd like to mention?
How about episode title? He does boobs.
There's a lot to choose from this episode. It'll be tough.
So, yeah, I think that'll do it for this episode.
Sounds good. I'm Jeremy Martinez.
Hey, if you feel like when you listen to the episode that it should have been one of the other things that we pitched, tell us. Let us know if we got the episode title wrong.
I'm
Ricardo
Carly Kastner.
I'm Bob Timmons. Carly skipped me, but
I did it less about skipping you and more about skipping Ricky.
Oh, Skipping Ricky. That's the name of the title of the episode. This has been another episode of 1, 2, 3, Jokes.
Skipping Ricky.
Skipping Ricky's a good podcast name. I think.
Skipping Ricky. Oh,
Skipping
it's just going to be
Ricky.
mean episodes. With all of our episodes just with me edited out.
What a weird premise.